Joining us right now is Michigan Governor Jennifer Granholm. Her state, by the way, has the nation's highest unemployment rate at 14.6%. Governor Granholm, great to have you back on Bloomberg. Let me ask you, it is the one-year anniversary of the president's stimulus plan. Do you think it has really worked?
Well, I wouldn't put an end to it. It certainly is working. It's not over yet, and there's a lot more work to do. Obviously, we've got a 14.6% unemployment rate, so we certainly cannot declare victory or cut a ribbon on a new economy, but it certainly has made a huge impact for us. We've got 69,000 people working in Michigan that wouldn't have otherwise been working, and for us, especially with the auto industry and this global shift in manufacturing jobs, what this Recovery Act has done is give us the opportunity to invest in the electric vehicle, in diversifying our economy, and that's been very important. You
want more stimulus?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. And it's all because of jobs. It's not because of government growing. It's because of the jobs. If there isn't a way for us to keep teachers and cops employed, they will be laid off. And right now, because of the current stimulus, there are over 14,000 education positions across Michigan that are being funded by the Recovery Act.
You know what the other side of the argument is, though, Governor Granholm? I mean, can we afford to do more stimulus, considering, looking at the federal deficit right now, topping $1 trillion, not looking very good over the next few years? Can we afford to hand out more money?
And the question is, can you afford not to when you have to triage what is most urgent? If you put them in order of importance, jobs is the most important thing. The deficit is very important, but jobs are urgent. And if you see what's happened as a result of this stimulus, not only has it slowed, but you can see that we've hit the valley. We're starting to climb up. You can't expect anybody to walk in with a magic wand and fix it overnight, but you can see it is having an impact.
Right.
If you don't fix the job situation, then you're going to create a worse problem. You're going to go back into potentially cratering in a depression. And if you grow the economy, then the deficit issue becomes less of an issue because you'll have more money into the federal budget.
Governor Granholm, what about the composition, though, of the stimulus? Do you think it's been the right stimulus program to date so far? If we get more stimulus, what needs to be necessary components?
I think there needs to be more money directly put into job creation. There should have been, I think in the first go-around, there was an awful lot given in the form of tax cuts, et cetera, in the hopes of buying off Republican votes. That didn't work. I think tax cuts are important if they are directly related to job creation. But I also think very important is jobs related to infrastructure, putting people back to work. We're in the middle of what people have determined to be a man session. There are a lot of men who are out of work because you've seen a lot of, especially manufacturing jobs go away. Let's put people back to work, and obviously infrastructure is one of the best ways to do that. I really like the fact that they are investing as well in longer-term strategies, as I say, like diversifying states like Michigan, our economy, to create battery engineers and workers who will be assembling those batteries instead of seeing those jobs be in Asia. Make them in the U.S. That's the way to go.
I had a guest on who said, we have to go back to what we did in the Depression, basically have a public works program. It can't be necessarily high-paying, high-level jobs. You just got to get basically the man on the street back to work.
I think people have to look, number one, at putting people back to work. And there is a lot of work that needs to be done. Every single state, when the stimulus first came out and it was hinted that it was going to happen, they all did an assessment of their projects that needed to happen, stuff that has been deferred for many years because of impending recession. And truly, there are billions and billions and billions of dollars worth of good projects, not just make work, but good projects that have been deferred that need to be done. Upgrading schools, older buildings that need to be repaired, bridges, sewers, you name it. That all needs to happen.
All right, we'll see how this all plays out. Governor Granholm, great to have you back on Street Smart. Thank you so much. Michigan Governor Jennifer Granholm.